Dear friends, in class 9 we are studying 7 chapter triangles and in exercise 7.1 we have 8 question. In a right angle triangle ABC, so ABC is a right angle triangle, this triangle is a right angle triangle, right angled at C. It means that angle C, angle ACB is 90 degrees, this angle is 90 degrees. M is midpoint of hypotenuse AB. This is AB is the hypotenuse and M is the midpoint of hypotenuse AB. It means AM is equal to BM. Then C is joined to M and produced to point D. C is joined to M and produced up to the point D such that DM is equal to CM. So we are given that this DM is equal to CM. Point D is joined to point D is joined to point B. Point D is joined to point B. Show that triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. This is what first we have to show. So let's write the first given things. Figure is a given part. Here is a part of answer. We are given that in triangle ABC, angle C is equal to 90 degrees. That is right angled at C. Then M is midpoint of AB. M is midpoint of AB. Midpoint of AB. This can be written as AM is equal to BM. Any way you can write. Then we are given C is joined to M and produced to point D such that DM is equal to CM. DM is equal to CM. This is also given. Then point D is joined to B. Show that. So here we get another triangle DBC, or you can say we get another triangle DBC. Show that. Now we have to show first. To show first number is triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. So in order to show triangle AMC congruent to triangle BMD, consider it. Consider triangle AMC and BMD and triangle BMD. Now please note, in this triangle AM is equal to BM. AM is equal to BM. This is given. Or you can say M is midpoint of AB. Then DM is equal to CM. So it means CM is equal to DM. Please note, we have considered triangle AMC, so always take the sides and angles of AMC triangle to the left hand side and sides and angles of the triangle BMD to the right hand side. Otherwise, again, while writing one-to-one correspondence, you will get confused. So, since we have considered AMC first, take angles and sides of this triangle first and sides and angles of this triangle afterwards. So, confusion will be less. Then, angle AMC is equal to angle BMD. Reason is they are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. This is also given. Watch carefully. We have got two sides congruent and included angle congruent. Angle is included by the congruent sides. It means these two triangles are congruent by SAS test. But for writing SAS test, we must know one-to-one correspondence. So here try to understand. From angle we will write first. So here we will get M corresponds to M. M corresponds to M. Now M corresponds to M. Here we have written M corresponds to M. It means A must correspond to B. And we have already written M corresponds to M. It means C corresponds to D. C corresponds to D. So we have got one-to-one correspondence. Now please try to understand. We have to write AMC congruent to BMD. So AMC is the second, first and third vertex. So here also you will get second, first and third vertex. It means triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. And that was only was asked. Now second point is we have to show triangle DBC is a right angle. Before showing this, we need to show that this angle is congruent because it is vertically opposite angles. It means angle BAC. From this you will get A angle is congruent to B angle. Thus we have got angle A is congruent to angle B. Angle A means angle MAC is equal to angle MBD. They are corresponding angles of congruent triangles, or you can say corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So we have got MAC, that is this angle, is congruent to this angle. Please note, from this I can say that angle BAC, because M and B are on the same. M is between A and B, so I can say BAC to the same angle. MBD is this angle. I can say ABD is equal to angle ABD. Watch carefully. They form alternate pairs. So these are two lines. You can see these are two lines and these form alternate pairs. So here, since they are alternate angles and alternate angles are congruent, it means lines are parallel. Thus alternate angles are congruent. Alternate angles are congruent. And hence BD is parallel to CA. So we have got BD parallel to CA. Now consider this as a transversal. So if one angle is 90 degree, other must also be 90 degrees. Reason is interior angles are supplementary. Therefore consider BD parallel to CA and BC as transversal. So we'll get angle CBD, angle DBC plus angle BCA ACB is equal to 180 degrees. Reason is interior angles are supplementary. Interior angles are supplementary. But angle ACB, we are given ACB is right angle. Angle C is 90 degrees. So ACB is 90 degrees. It means angle DBC is equal to 180 minus 90, that is equal to 90 degrees. Thus we have got the second point. Angle DBC is the right angle. Therefore angle DBC is right angle. This was the second part of the solution. First part was AMC congruent to. This is first part. This is second part. Triangles were congruent by SAS. The reasons are very important to write. Dear friends, now see, we have already said triangle AMC. Dear friends, we have already said AMC congruent to BMD. AMC triangle is congruent to BMC. It means AC is congruent to BD. It is corresponding sides of congruent triangles. So here we are writing AC. For third answer we will need this. AC is congruent to DB. AC is congruent to DB. Reason is corresponding parts of or corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Now they are corresponding sides of corresponding triangle. Consider the triangle DCB and triangle ACB. In in triangle DCB and ACB. In triangle DCB and ACB, please watch carefully. We have this angle B is equal to angle C. Reason is each is 90 degree. So angle DBC is equal to, is congruent to, DBC is congruent to ACB. Please make the correction. This is DBC congruent to ACB. This is what we have to prove. Now angle DBC and ACB are equal. Reason is each is 90 degree. Each is 90. Then BC is common to itself. So BC is equal to BC. Reason is common side. And we have just written AC is equal to BD. AC is equal to BD. It means DB is equal to AC. DB is equal to AC. Now see, two sides and one angle is congruent. It means triangles are congruent. But one-to-one correspondence is very important here. Out of this, angle B corresponds to C. Please watch carefully. Angle is B corresponds to C. Now out of this, B corresponds to C means C corresponds to B. Try to understand this. B from this side corresponds to C, so remaining is C, and this side it is remaining B. So it means C corresponds to B, and the remaining is D corresponds to A. D corresponds to A. Now watch carefully. We were asked to show that triangle DBC is congruent to ACB. DBC means third, first and second. Therefore we will get triangle I am writing here. Triangle DBC congruent to. Watch carefully. I have taken third vertex, then first, then second. So it will be third, first and second. ACB. Triangle ACB. Same was asked to prove. Triangle DBC congruent to triangle ACB, and the reason is SAS test. Two sides and included angle. Please note these two sides are congruent and the angle is included by the congruent sides. Now fourth part is CM is equal to half of AB. CM is this part and AB is this part. Now we have just got triangle DBC is equal to triangle ACB. That is DBC is equal to ACB. It means DC is equal to AB. Reason is they are corresponding parts of congruent sides. So for fourth answer we will need DC is equal to AB. Reason is corresponding parts of congruent sides. You can say corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles, or you can say corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Now see, DC is equal to, we need CM. See, we have already written DM is equal to CM. It means I can say that DC is equal to twice CM. But DM is equal to CM. Therefore DC is equal to, and M is between D and C. So I can say that DM plus CM is equal to AB. Now these two are equal, therefore I will get twice CM is equal to AB. If 2 is transposed to the other side, you will get CM is equal to half of AB. So this is the fourth result that we needed to prove. Dear friends, watch this video again and again to understand, because it has, looking at the answer, we have to go on deriving step by step.